Hey America, welcome to America Hot Wire, the channel that's plugged straight into the heartbeat of this great nation. I'm Vanessa, your no BS guide to the stories that actually matter, the ones shaking our towns, our wallets, and our future. From the hottest gossips, celebrity updates, crime, politics, weather and disasters hitting home, epic American sports wins, and the real talk the mainstream often skips, we're here for you. No spin, no delay. Just the raw truth wired directly to your screen, because America deserves better. If you want updates that respect your time and your intelligence, hit that subscribe button right now, smash the bell, and let's stand together on the front lines of what's really happening. This is America Hot Wire. Welcome home. Let's light it up. Today we're diving into one of the most talked about events of the year, President Trump's 2026 State of the Union address. It was the longest Sotu in history, nearly 2 hours, packed with bold claims about the economy, tariffs, immigration, and America's global position. Today, I'm breaking down what he actually said, what it means for your paycheck and cost of living, and what could happen next. No hype, no panic, just the key facts and what they mean for everyday Americans. If you're new here, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update that could impact your wallet, your safety, or your future. Let's plug into the wire. The president's speech wasn't just another political speech. It was nearly 2 hours that could shape your taxes, your job security, your grocery bill, and America's direction heading into 2026. President Donald Trump just delivered what's now being called one of the longest State of the Union addresses in modern history. And inside that speech were bold claims about the economy, tariffs, immigration, energy, and America's global power. But what actually matters? What affects you? Let's break it down. Clearly, calmly, and factually. The State of the Union is the annual address the president delivers to Congress and the American people, outlining the country's condition and the administration's priorities for the year ahead. It's not just a speech, it's a policy roadmap. It signals what legislation the White House wants passed, where federal spending may go, and what direction the country could take economically and globally. This year, Donald Trump focused heavily on economic growth, border enforcement, trade policy, and what he described as a new era of American strength. The key question now isn't just what was said, but what can actually become law. Let's start with what most Americans care about most, the economy. Small blue diamond jobs and growth. The president highlighted job creation numbers, manufacturing growth, energy production increases. He framed it as proof that America is regaining industrial strength. Supporters say this signals confidence and investment. Critics argue long-term sustainability and deficit concerns remain. Small blue diamond tariffs and trade. Trump defended tariffs as a tool to protect American industries. Quick breakdown for viewers. Tariffs are taxes on imported goods. Companies often pass those costs to consumers. Supporters say they protect U.S. jobs. Critics say they can raise prices. If expanded, tariffs could impact electronics, cars, household goods. The key question, will protection outweigh higher costs? Small blue diamond taxes. The speech hinted at maintaining or expanding tax relief policies. For middle-class families, that could mean stable income tax rates, potential small business incentives. But again, Congress must approve any major changes. President Trump's 2026 State of the Union address. It lasted almost 2 full hours, the longest in history, and he made some massive claims about the economy, tariffs, immigration, and America's future. I'm going to break down the key moments, what he actually said, and, most importantly, what it could mean for your wallet, your job, your family, and your daily life. Stick around, this matters. First up, the economy. Trump called it roaring again and said America is winning big after what he described as years of struggle. He pointed to record tariff revenue, already over $121 billion, coming in lower gas prices in many areas, more American jobs staying home. After the Supreme Court limited some of his earlier plans, he locked in a 10% flat tariff on imports and even hinted it could go to 15%. He said this protects American workers and forces other countries to play fair. Supporters love it. They say it brings money back to the U.S. without needing Congress. But critics and many everyday families are worried it will raise prices on groceries, electronics, cars, clothes, anything imported. We're already seeing some economists warning about higher costs at the store. Then he spent time on immigration. Trump promised continued enforcement, said sanctuary cities will face consequences, and doubled down on border security as a top priority. Foreign policy got attention too. He said he prefers diplomacy with Iran, but warned their rebuilding capabilities and that strong action is on the table if needed. Overall tone? Strength, America first, and we're back. Occasional hand gestures. So what do I make of it? Look, the tariff revenue number is real and huge. Some Americans are excited about the idea of $2,000 tariff dividend checks he floated for middle-class families. That could help with debt or bills. On the flip side, a lot of families are already feeling squeezed: groceries, gas, rent. If tariffs push prices up more, that hits regular people hardest. Immigration is always emotional. Some see it as protecting communities, others worry about families and local economies. Bottom line for everyday Americans: the next few months will show whether these policies make life more affordable and secure or more expensive. What do you think? Drop your honest take in the comments. I read every single one. If you want daily updates like this, tariffs, history, celebrity news, economy, weather, chaos, sports wins, politics, and more, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an alert. Next up, the Northeast blizzard aftermath. People are still digging out, and more snow could be coming. We'll have survival tips and the latest. Comment below. What was the number one thing from the Sotu that stood out to you? Thank you for being here on America Hot Wire. Stay proud, stay informed, stay wired. See you in the next one.